When Ethan moved to Maple Street, he wanted quiet. After years in the city, the small suburban neighborhood felt peaceful. Rows of maple trees, neat lawns, and the soft hum of cicadas at night. The neighbors smiled politely but didn't talk much, which suited him fine. But on his second night as he unpacked, the static started. It was faint at first, like the whisper of an old radio left between stations. He checked every corner, no TV, no speakers, nothing on. The sound came from somewhere inside the walls. He brushed it off as bad wiring. Old house, old noise. But as the days passed, the static grew louder. And sometimes, buried deep within it, he swore he heard voices, muffled, distorted, calling names. One evening curiosity won. Ethan traced the noise to a vent in the living room. When he leaned close, he heard a man's voice, clear as day. "Don't let him in." Ethan jerked back. He stared at the vent. Silence again. He laughed nervously and blamed fatigue. That night, the static followed him to bed. It pulsed faintly through his pillow, growing sharper with every breath. Then the voice returned, whispering right into his ear. "He's already inside." Ethan shot up, flicked on the light. The room was empty, just the quiet hum of his lamp and the soft creak of floorboards. He didn't sleep again that night. The next morning, he asked the mailman about the house. The man's smile faded. "You're in number 42? Ethan nodded. The mailman hesitated, then said, "There was a man who lived there before you. Did radio repair out of the basement. One day neighbors heard him screaming. When they broke in, he was gone. All that was left was his radio. Still on, still hissing static." Ethan laughed awkwardly, pretending it didn't bother him. But when he returned home, he found something waiting on his porch. An old portable radio. Crusted with dust, its dial frozen on a dead frequency. No note, no explanation. That night, the static began again, louder than ever. It filled every room, seeping through the walls, vibrating the floor. Ethan unplugged everything, but the noise stayed. It wasn't coming from the house anymore. It was coming through it. Panicked, he ran outside. But Maple Street was empty, every house dark, every porch light off. Then through the static, a voice crackled from every direction. "You heard him. Don't let him in." Ethan turned toward his front door. Someone was standing there, tall, motionless, watching him from the threshold. He couldn't see a face, only the outline, black against the flickering light inside. He tried to shout, but the static swallowed his voice. The figure stepped forward. The radio on the porch switched on by itself, hissing, whispering, then screaming. When the neighbors woke the next morning, Ethan's car was still in the driveway. The front door hung open. Inside, there was no sign of him, just his phone recording on the floor, playing hours of endless pulsing static.